Why do soloists like IU and Lee Won-young dominate Korea but struggle globally? And why is it reversed for BTS? Korea has its undisputed kings and queens of music. IU and Im Young-won reign supreme in the domestic market, their influence stretching across generations. But beyond Korea, the story shifts. BTS members are global icons, making history across continents, yet their solo careers don't command the same dominance at home. In fact, even during the Map of the Soul era, Kim Won-young was beating them in the Korean charts. And then there are artists like John Somi, undeniably talented yet caught in a limbo. Too global for Korea, too Korean for the global stage. So, what's happening here? Is it a matter of promotion, strategy, market preference, or is it something deeper? Korea's it boy and girl, homegrown royalty. Kim Young-won rose through trot, Korea's national sound, cultivating a fan base deeply rooted in tradition, older women or ajumas loyal to the end. When he transitioned to pop, they followed, giving him a rare cross-generational reach. IU, on the other hand, embodies Korea's soft yet powerful musical identity. She's prolific, but her sound and aesthetics remain culturally anchored, a contrast to the Western influenced style of many K-pop acts. Korea sees IU as its own, a reflection of its culture, its women, and its ideals. BTS, breaking through by breaking away. BTS's real Korean breakthrough started with I Need You, a slower, more sentimental sound not far from IU's style. But when the Western market responded, it wasn't to I Need You, it was to Fire, a track built for global appeal. By the time BTS won their first Daesang, they were already selling out arenas worldwide. Korean validation lagged behind international success. And even then, Kim Moon-young was still outperforming them in domestic charts. Yet in the US, a different story entirely. RM Suga and J-Hope shattered records right out of the gate. Suga even charted on the Billboard Hot 100 under three different names simultaneously, an almost unheard of feat. And while IU's world tour was a success, her audience was still largely Korean, a stark contrast to BTS's soloists, Suga and J-Hope in particular, whose concerts saw a diverse global crowd. But there's another key factor here: genre. Suga, RM, and J-Hope are primarily rappers, and hip hop, while still niche in Korea, is a dominant force in Western music. The vocal line, Jin, Jimin, V, and Jungkook, have a more global friendly pop sound. Their music, unlike Korea's traditional ballads or trot influence, fits naturally into the Western mainstream. Respected versus supported, why BTS and IU have different audiences. BTS is respected in Korea, but respected isn't the same as supported. The music of the solo members of BTS doesn't dominate domestic charts the way Im Young-won or IU does. IU and Im Young-won enjoy both respect and unconditional local support, but step outside Korea and BTS takes it, no contest. This divide highlights a critical reason why solo idols struggle. The idol industry thrives on devotion, but devotion comes mostly from younger fans, and younger fans tend to look outward toward international trends, Western pop culture, and global expansion. By the time an idol is ready to transition into a solo career, they often want more than the domestic market can offer. They crave a bigger stage, and that's where the disconnect happens. They develop a sound that is geared towards the global market, which hinders Korean GP or general public to appreciate and support them. But globally, their fan base expect them in a group, and the global GP is not quite attuned to the music that they are offering. John Somi, AleXa, Ailey, caught between two worlds. Some artists never quite find a home in either market. Ailey was positioned as Korea's Beyonce, but Beyonce's appeal never translated to the Korean general public. They were selling a concept to a non existent audience. Alexa, having grown up in the US, tried her luck there after moderate success in Korea. But the US saw her as a K-pop act, not an independent artist. And John Somi was marketed as a solo Blackpink. But Blackpink's success has always been stronger abroad than at home. None of these artists lacked talent, but they lacked the right market alignment and perhaps more importantly, the time and space to develop authentic artistic identity. Because only when you fully know who you are as an artist can the world decide whether they like you or not. So, will artists like Somi and Ailey ever find their place? Korea's music industry will evolve, but only as fast as their culture does. The younger generation, raised in a Korea that has never known life without foreign influence, will mature into decision makers. They will reshape the industry, opening doors for more diverse musical success. But this kind of cultural shift cannot be rushed. South Korea's modern entertainment industry is still very, very young. Industrialization, democracy, and open culture exchange only began in the late 80s. The power structure in both business and society still lean toward deeply ingrained Korean traditions. On the other hand, the US and Europe remain resistant to allowing foreign artists to dominate their mainstream. Music reflects culture, and Eastern culture isn't theirs. So, why then are BTS soloists making it in the West? Of course, BTS's massive fan base fuels their success. Even without promotions, their reach influences global charts and sales. But it's not just the fandom, it's also the artistic expansion. Each BTS member has deliberately grown beyond their BTS identity, pushing their individual artistry in ways that resonate beyond Korea. And they have been unapologetic about it. Their international career simply expanded their horizon. It is natural for them to want to reach out and grow beyond what they thought they can do. The certainty of their direction allowed them to be able to target a specific market. And when your identity is clear, it also becomes easier to find people globally that will resonate to it. The real question is, can they translate this global success back home? Or will the next generation of artists be the ones to truly bridge the gap? I think for now, Korea and the West remain two separate worlds in terms of music, and no artist, no matter how powerful, has really conquered both, at least not yet. But I think as technology emerges and develops and matures, the geographical divide and even the cultural divide, I think it's really going to become very, very blurry until someday it's just going to merge. All cultures, they're all going to merge. And I think by then, the question isn't whether Korea will embrace global sound or whether the West will actually accommodate Eastern sound. I think it's the real question is going to be who is going to be the first artist that will truly, truly change the game. Okay, I would love to hear your thoughts. I think it's interesting just how the culture really affects how art and entertainment is actually growing and how artists are actually designing their career, or at least their management companies are designing the career of their talents in order to accommodate the local market and the global market. Let me know in the comment section. As usual, you can say whatever it is that you want to say for as long as you say it respectfully. Please follow me on, be a member of our Patreon community. It's a vibrant community, lots of conversations going, and it's actually growing day by day. Like the topics, it's becoming more expansive and diverse as more and more people join. I hope to see you there. There is a free tier just in case you want to try it out. Also, follow me on X or Twitter and also on Instagram. I'll see you there. Bye.